Okay, here we are in Skyblock. This is Nether Start Skyblock, and there may be gas around, so I'm going to get started as I talk. I want to build a safe little area for me before I give you the actual intro, but we're going to explain this in due time. Stick around for a second. And that's an achievement that just went off, and that is something that is new about this particular Skyblock series. Let me get up inside of this mushroom and we'll get into what's going to happen. Okay, I think I am safe. Anyway, this is Mad Hatter. Hopefully you enjoyed that start. This is Skyblock Nether Start. And I have a new pack added. This pack isn't really out yet. I mean, you can find it on GitHub if you know where to look. But if I have a stick that's named stats and I right click, you can see all of the stats that I have for this world. So if I look at scores, you can see that we have blocks broken, we have blocks placed, a lot of things, and these will get bigger and bigger as we go. Additionally, if I go to objectives, you will see these are a number of advancements that exist, and we're going to start going through these as we play the game and getting as much as we can. Some of these are marked off because I preloaded the world using this account and I didn't anticipate the achievements. That's sort of unfortunate, but it is what it is. In Nether Start, what is different? In a Nether Start Skyblock, we don't have access to water or lava. We have to earn that. And we also don't have easy access to a lot of the other overworld stuff that, would come naturally. So because we don't have water and lava, and because trees do not grow naturally, we need to have bone meal. You'll see I started with 10 bone meal, and that 10 bone meal is going to have to be used to grow trees. And then this wart on the trees is going to have to be used to grow the next tree using a composter. So this only works if you have a composter and if you are keeping on making trees. One thing that is scary about this particular version of Nether Skyblock is ghasts can spawn because the roof is made out of barrier blocks. So they look invisible, but they are basically just invisible bedrock. We cannot go above, but that means we are in a cave. If we make spawnable blocks, ghasts have a chance to spawn on those blocks. We got to be really careful about how we expand. One thing I will tell you, I actually do enjoy the Nether Start Skyblock because you're always having to do something at the beginning. You're not just waiting for a tree to grow. Oh, another thing, like I said earlier, I pre-generated this world, meaning I had this account teleport all around using a behavior pack that I threw together really quickly, and I placed just a block using commands in every single chunk. So this is going to load much faster than your world will be if you choose to use this pack. I will probably release that preloading behavior pack at some point. I don't have it out right now. I don't have an estate where you could actually use it. I have to edit the code, make it work for me, and it's just not ready for other people to have yet. But that is why if you see me die and you see me come up really quickly, that's because I preloaded the world. What other things should you know about this? So this is using Pello Core. And Pello Core is a variant that was put together by Mr. Skellington, who I think said he's going to play on this world. And that variant is if you die and you have a bed, you get to use your bed. If you die and you don't have a bed, then you get a new island. So it's going to be a while before we have a, spawn point. It's not just a bed. But once we have a spawn point, we'll be able to use that to make sure we keep our island and not have to go start from the beginning. We do get random nylium when we start. So I started with blue nylium on a crimson island. That was just pure random chance. Other people will have started with red nylium in other biomes. Anything else? Seed. I did pick this seed. The seed has some interesting overworld features. I did not choose any of the nether stuff. I didn't really care about that. One of the interesting overworld features is It has 2 woodland mansions inside of 3000. It has a bunch of witch huts in it. It has a reasonable amount of the new biome, and I have never seen it before in Skyblock or in normal. I don't even know how the creeking works, to be honest. I know that exists. I know the name of the biome, but about as far as I have for Minecraft. And I actually haven't played Minecraft, broken a block, or done any of that in like maybe 6 months or so. So this may be a little rough. We'll see how it goes. I'm gonna go clear this tree out and see about growing another one. So let me check back in with you after that. Okay, I did make a couple of tools. This is going to be incredibly painfully slow if I don't have like hoes and axes. It took me forever to get those couple of blocks down. We do have quite a bit of free nether wart blocks because these ones all, you know, were on my starter island. They were not actually farmed, which is really cool because that gives us a good start on getting wood. I am gonna work on expanding out this this island, I think, before I do too much growing of nether trees. So we're gonna have to go down and then maybe we'll see about going out. So I'm being really careful with crafting because I don't want to craft that stat stick away. The stat stick is sort of given to you on spawn, and it would be effectively an end game item with the current state of the world because yeah, it takes a long time to get enough iron together to get an anvil, so I really don't want to lose that stick. So we're going down. I think we could go down. Nope, we can't go down one more block, but I can make a slab because I want to do this on bottom slabs. Let's make some more bottom slabs. And we've got to, at some point soon, get food going. And I don't want to lose the crimson nylium, but I also need to get down. So we're going to use some of our bone meal. And we're going to see if that can get down. Oops, I lost a netherrack there. Okay. Now we at least have nylium down. And let's see about just making this place a little bit more safe. Placing some blocks. We definitely don't have very much wood yet. So we're gonna have to throw some more. Oh crap, did I screw this up already? I may have almost already screwed this. I need to get a tree in the next... I need to get a tree with this 7 bone meal. Otherwise, I have to reset. That was really dumb of me. But I forgot to make a composter, and I don't have any logs right now. So please, 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 please. 3, 2. Oh my gosh, thank you. Thank you. I was not thinking there. I made all of my wart into slabs, and I should have made some composters. Now, let's make a composter before I screw this up again. Crimson planks, crimson slabs, composter. Okay, now I'm not in a potential world hurt. I can compost a bunch of this and get bone meal. That was almost catastrophic on literally the first tree. Now, I want to do some more expanding first, so we're going to make some more slabs. Oops. And I'm going to end up killing myself on hunger if I'm not really careful, so let's not do that. And I'm going to turn off ambient sounds. Those may be... they may actually be causing you to have weird audio issues in the recording, so I'm going to turn them off while I'm recording. It is a little bit unnerving or whatever, but it also means that if I cut audio, you don't get coherent sounds. You get these little weird jumps. So we'll turn those off. Ooh, I was underneath of a block there crouching and I almost walked off an edge. That was a bit scary. And we need to build out one more, and then I can go tear that tree down. And even one more. We might tear the tree down with this. And we're going to keep these warped light blocks, the fungus blocks, because we're going to end up with a lot of them over time, but they're really nice light blocks. They have a lot of really cool properties with them, and I don't really want to compost them, and that's all I could really use them for right now. This is going to be one of the most painful bits. Is for a really long time we're going to have wood tools, and wood tools, it's debatable how valuable they're going to be because they break so fast. So one of the things that we're going to want to get is a barter farm, and we want that not right away but reasonably quickly. If we get barter farm, we can get some iron on the go, and that's also how we're going to get to the overworld, is by bartering for obsidian and fire charges, probably turning the fire charges into light the portal. One of the things that I know was an incredible quality of life improvement is the hopper. The hopper to do the composting for you is an incredible quality of life improvement. Alright, I am actually really worried about losing this stick, and so I'm going to make myself a chest. Then I'm going to put valuable things in that chest. And for now, this particular stick is very valuable. And I'm going to put the lights in there. And then I'm going to just go and compost a bunch, get some more netherrack made up, or some more nether trees made up. We'll probably tear this island down to the bottom, get every bit of netherrack we can, and then work on expanding out and setting up 2 areas, one for warped nylium, and then this one for crimson nylium. Anyway, that's what we're gonna do. It's gonna just be a lot of this. Okay, well, I'm set up pretty nicely here. I can't break this block, otherwise I'll lose the ancient debris. I put my crafting table up here. I spawned with the blue, and I spawned on a red island, so I have both. I've gotten quite a bit. I've got a stack and a half of logs right now, but I'm starting to get hungry, so I'm going to have to build out and let things spawn. If hoglins spawn up here, they will eat my face. So I'm going to put these down, and it should pacify them, but I'm going to get a couple more of them around, and then I'm going to put a island a ways back. I'm going to put some fences around so that way I can manage like my risk. So I'm going to start building that, and then I'll show you what I got when I'm done. We'll just let a couple of hoglins spawn in here so we can get some food, and then I will kill them with a sword, which I've got to craft. I don't have a way to cook food, but it'll still be better than nothing. Oh, good time to strike. Anyway, I am keeping an emergency bone block here in case I screw up. I'm keeping an emergency bone block, and I'm going to also keep, extra mushrooms. I'm going to keep a couple of these on me. And at the other end, I'm going to put one of these, and I'm going to put 3 or 4 of them. That maybe I put a button on it just so that it doesn't spawn things. But I don't want to have hoglins spawn and be angry over there. So let's see. I'm just looking out. That's a weird shape. I don't see anything. I do play with nether fog on. That's something that some people don't like, but I play with it on because that's sort of vanilla-ish. I know I've got a bunch of plaques on here that are not vanilla at all. We're gonna pick direction. I'm gonna put up some fences, and we're gonna go. It did not take very long at all. There's plenty of hoglins and a couple of piglins over there. I'm gonna take my time to make sure I do this safely. I don't want to die. The hoglins should be pacified by the mushrooms, but I really don't want to die. So we're gonna take our time. Don't really want to fight the piglins right now. Should be able to hit his feet. Axe, I got this on me. Okay, I should be able to hit his feet through the door. We'll do this the most cowardly way possible. Oh, I can get his head. Man. Hey, it's the first monster I killed. How do I get you? Okay. Yes. I'm pretty sure these zoglins are pacified by those mushrooms. I just don't want to find out. Man, I broke my wood sword. Well, 3 pork chops that I can't cook, but at least I can get some food. It should not take very long for these guys to spawn. I was thinking about getting some leather so that way I could at least have a little bit of armor.
Yeah.
So I'm still composting, and that's just kind of the life of this Nether Start Skyblock. There's always something to do, but the thing is, there's always something to do. So there's no like time just to hang out, which means I think I'm going to call it here. What I have set up is I got my composter. I've got this area. This area is set up to be, it's not there yet, but the idea is that we have 1, 2, 3, and then we'll bone meal here, and then 1, 2, 3, bone meal, and bone. We'll fix it in a bit. But now I can get these mushrooms on this platform, and then I can plant them here, and then get my trees going. And now the way that I've actually been climbing these taller trees is with ladders. What I do is I do that, jump up, climb the tree, chop chop, and we're gonna be a little bit low on bone meal here. I do have my 9 emergency bone meal, which I am not going to use unless it's an emergency, but maybe I'll get enough bone meal out of this to keep going. We'll see. I've got a couple of mushrooms now, which is kind of nice. Anyway, this is sort of life on day 1, is you chop trees, you bone meal, you chop trees, you bone meal, and you go through many hoes. I've probably been through like 20 or 30 hoes by now. And you can see I haven't built that much. All I have is that little strip and the thing I'm standing on. Yes, some of the points have gone to the void, but not like a significant number. This is Mad Hatter, and I hope you've enjoyed. This is a cut from a future video, and I really do apologize about the crackly audio. I tried getting it fixed, but there's some weirdness going on, and I'm working on getting it. I think I have it sorted out now, but the next couple episodes are going to be a little rough. If you do like this sort of content, please drop a subscribe. I make a lot of random things, and I'm enjoying playing Skyblock, so you guys have fun. Thanks. Bye.